All right. Um, I'm really a little bit sad that I put so much work into getting these save files set up the way that I wanted. It's just very disappointing that the 150 bracket has just gone to absolute shit recently. Um, it was never all that great. Don't get me wrong; it was never all that great. But just since I've come back, it's fucking awful. And it's like I don't have any desire whatsoever to play in that bracket. And most of my save files have 2 characters in that bracket. Now this one, this Bishy, I could very easily just give her one more level and get her out of that bracket. I don't know that I care so much to be in the higher bracket either. Like I feel like I just want to be 125 and below like all the time at this point. Um Now having said that, no, I don't want to like every time I've ever gone there I've gotten salty. Like there's part of me that's just like, "Oh, let's just try 150 just to see what it's like." It's like every time I go there I end up getting salty. I end up getting salty and we end up getting weirdos in the fucking chat. Like, "Hey bro, why are you so salty?" I'm just being a complete and total douchebag. I'm just playing the game like a complete and total fuck nugget. I don't understand what the deal is. It's just a game. So I won't subject myself to that bullshit. All right. What kind of bullshit will I subject myself to? Yepa at 73. Set build. Koenig. That's not it. Hold on. What's her name? Koning. Koning. There you go. All right, so she's 73. She's in the 71 to 100 bracket. What is the weapon upgrade? 17 probably. That's another thing I might need to consider is what my weapon upgrades, what I want. Am I gonna metagame the weapon upgrades for seamless? I've metagamed my rune level down pretty fucking significantly. Should I also metagame is this Latenna? Should I also metagame the weapon upgrade? Well, the bracket, yeah, 20 is the it's I think the bracket is what 13 to 20, I think. Oh shit. Nope, that's not the one I want. Um okay, that's the one I want. I need to use a... God damn, that fucking lingers forever. God damn, man. Well, now I'm dropping frames. And this fellow's fucking experience is dog shit. Now I've got zero fucking internet happening. Well, I think I'm pretty sure that the bracket, the weapon level bracket, is 13 to 20. Pin messages. Yeah, 13 to 20. God damn, I dropped a fuck ton of frames in the middle of that invasion. And I'm worried, like, I was the fucking asshole laggard there. Oh shit, what are you gonna what are we renaming the bot? Elden Yeast? I don't know, man. Fuck. Where is this? Open that up. Twitch. Now I can't make it a name with a space. So that would be an invalid name. So you got to give me a valid name. A valid Twitch name. Twitch.tv. Shit. Settings? Is it settings? Underscore it? Okay. Elden underscore yeast. Elden underscore yeast. Oh, here we go. Edit. Oh, sorry. Elden underscore yeast. This username is unavailable. Also, without the underscore is unavailable. See, now you should feel bad. At that point, Johnny. At that point, Johnny, you should feel bad. Not only is my joke terrible, it's also entirely unoriginal. You don't have any other ideas? That's like you had a whole break and then plus 2 invasions, and that's the best you could come up with. Jesus Christ, man. I'll go ahead and keep this available. I won't refund you just yet. If you come up with another idea during the stream, let me know. You can always check it too. You can just go to twitch.tv/ and then check and see, is this a thing? Twitch. There's probably a website too that you can say, is this name available? Elden Yeast. Elden Yeast is offline. What about Elden _yeast? I was thinking about during the break, like making that a condition of, like, one of three things can happen. Either you give me an amazing name and I actually just refund your money, or you give me a decent name and I keep your money and change the name, or you give me a terrible name and I just keep your fucking money and don't change it. Put this one, at least Elden _yeast, at least has a fucking quote in their profile. Put these foolish ambitions to yeast. Now I wonder if Elden __ yeast. Shit, man. That one's also taken. Wait, is 2 underscores the same as 1 underscore? Well, I didn't do 2 underscores. Unless you got a time machine, that content is unavailable. So that the 2 underscores might be available. All right, let's do another invasion. What the fuck, man? Get dunktified. What's the rune arc that I have equipped? What's this equipment that I have? Great rune. Radon. Okay. What halberds do I have? Loretta's charge fourth. This is one of these where I just have nothing but shitty halberds on account of like wanting to mix up my halberd like ashes from one build to another. One of the things that I've noticed having like after I come back, it's like I really don't enjoy having like the same characters on every single save file. It's like every save file's got either a goddamn a pious build or the same build but with fire, whatever the fucking guy's name is, Cantor. Ooh, shit, man. Ooh, fuck me. I'm going down this way. You guys are so lame. You've been standing there for 5 fucking minutes. Yeah, they're what are you guys doing, by the way? Okay, I'm gonna be behind them now. Fuck. Fuck me. I thought I was going to be able to get some goddamn Zamor Ice Storm going on, but it wasn't meant to be, I guess. Oh man, this is one of these nights where every time I look up, I've dropped more frames. And I guess the thing is like it's not. I feel like it's not on my end sometimes. Like it wasn't really any different when I was doing YouTube and Twitch versus just Twitch. Oh shit, thank you, DeBaltic. Now I wonder with that Zamor curve sword if I can like combo an R1 into the weapon skill. I think I see dude right here. No, I just see homeboy flickering. And I started watching the Hunger Games Songbirds and Snakes or whatever the fuck it was. Whatever the newest movie was. I got like maybe 25 minutes into it and I was just like, man, I'm not enjoying this shit at all. And I like the Hunger Games movies. Fuck you. I think I'm funny. I'm gonna name myself Hitler or Epstein or something with the N-word. Maybe Ghislaine. All the movies look like ass. Like I said, I enjoyed the original ones. The ones that were based on the original 3 books. I enjoyed those movies. I suppose if you've never seen them before, the premise, I don't know. Maybe the premise is weird. That's the thing, like most of my reading, I used to read a lot when I was young. And so I think I have like, I enjoy the young adult fiction. Even as an old adult, I still enjoy the young adult fiction, the Harry Potter and the. I never read the Hunger Games. Seek opponent. I like the premise of the Hunger Games. It just sounds bad. I read the Harry Potter books. I watched all the Harry Potter movies many, many times. It's good shit. How the fuck did you get here before I did? Did it? How the fuck did they get here before I did? It never be down. The liars seem to let him know. I feel like I gotta tell this story every single fucking time. Every single time I hear Seven Dust. I used to work concert security for those who don't know. And back in the late 90s, when I was doing concert security, festivals were very, very, like roving festivals were very, very popular. It started with Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza used to be a roving festival. It was just a one-day festival that moved around to different cities, as opposed to like a 3-day festival that's just in Chicago. So it started with Lollapalooza, and then it extended to Ozfest, and then like every music subgenre had to have their own festival. And there was fucking the Vans Warped Tour for all the punk kids, and the Smoke and Grooves Tour for the hip hop and rap fans. The Lilith Fair, the all-female, or at least, is this the same fucking weirdo that I just fought Yes, it is. The... I don't understand why I don't get to fucking roll out of the first R1. I need to get better reads on this motherfucker. Eat shit. Eat shit again. That player strikes me as someone who has some PvP experience. They are very, very... I think they're hard swapping. I really, really dislike... I really dislike what Spotify has done with their fucking... their UI. Where it, like, as soon as I tab away, it just goes, like, full window with some bullshit. Bob. What was I talking about? I don't fucking know, man. Oh. So yeah, anyways, there was a festival that I think only ran for like one summer, and it might have actually... They might have actually just canceled it in the middle of the summer because it was such a sham. It wasn't a sham. It was just like motherfuckers trying to capitalize on the festival trend that just put together a crappy festival. Anyways, it was called the Roar Fest, the return of alternative roots. And I can't remember all of the bands that were on that tour. But the day that they came to my venue, it was a very, very rainy day. It was a very rainy day. God damn you guys. Again, I don't fucking understand, man. Why is that I'm spamming roll out of it. So anyways, it was a very rainy day. And it was like lightning, I feel like. I can't remember exactly what was going on, but they basically shut down the main stage. For some reason, they shut down the main stage, and all of the second stage acts were moved underneath a tent, as opposed to them being on, like... Jesus Christ, with your goddamn spam. So anyways, they moved the second stage underneath the tent, and Seven Dust was supposed to play on the second stage. They moved him under a tent. Well, since there was nobody, like basically there was nobody else playing at the time, because again, they shut down the main stage, they shut down the second stage. The only thing that was going on was underneath this tent. And so like literally everybody who bought a ticket to the show and showed up was crammed under this little fucking tent, and Seven Dust was on this basically just risers. The stage was just risers. And it was fucking badass. it was like I'd never heard of them. They had a Rage Against the Machine vibe. Or at least I thought they had a Rage Against the Machine vibe because I wasn't cultured. I didn't realize that they were more of a living color vibe. But it was just like all of the energy of a Rage Against the Machine show crammed under this little fucking tent. It was badass. The other band that I saw was called Puzzle Gut. They were like a punk band. It was also a pretty badass situation. But Seven Dust was like a notch above. It's one of those bands where it's like, I never heard of them. I saw them in concert, and I immediately went out the next day and bought the CD. And I was not disappointed. About both band CDs, Seven Dust and Puzzle Gut. What do I have? Hoarfrost Stomp, Ice Spear, and Charge Forth. But then I also, I do need to remember, like, I have the stronger ashes available if I want them. Can I go? Oh, here we go. Oh, god damn it. Nice. Mine's desynced. And theirs is like bad. Fuck, man. I cannot make any fucking space. Seriously. Okay. So Latenna was doing damage to somebody. God damn it, this is so fucking bullshit. This guy's doing group heals. This is insane. This is the gank and a half, man. Dead. I'm so fucking dead. I'm out of heals. How the fuck am I out of heals, man? So much fucking stun lock there. Absurd. Ah, dog. That was fucking annoying, man. Like my Pokemon were desynced from them, but theirs weren't desynced from me. That's some hot bullshit. All right, I haven't dropped any frames in a minute, knock on wood. Man, I just went through those fucking flasks like crazy. I went through them real fucking fast. Meaty lips. You talking about vaginas? Oh shit. I can't do anything here. I think I'm gonna end up getting booted from this. God damn it, man. What the fuck, man? Can I dodge this, please? No, I don't get to dodge anything. Man, I'm getting frustrated right now. I'm getting frustrated. These motherfuckers are hammering me with their colossal swords. It's one of those things where it's like, if I bring out a colossal sword, I can swing at him 100 fucking times, and I'm never going to hit him because, number one, they're only focused on dodging me, and they don't have to focus on, number two, they don't have to focus on anything else. Whereas when I'm fighting them, I gotta juggle like at least 2 different things. Sometimes if they're fucking summoning their goddamn, their mimic tears, I gotta dodge 4 of them. On top of the fact that I'm trying to also hit them and maybe heal. All right, can I get my shit together here? Por favor? Paulo? Like I said, they're only interested in dodging me. These guys still think they're in Limgrave, even though these weapons... Oh, they are still in Limgrave. What the fuck? I'm out of fucking endurance right now. God damn it, man. Can you stop? Can you fucking... Is there anything I can do to make you guys fucking stop? I don't do enough damage. Are you kidding me right now? God damn. That guy's gonna maybe swing out a stun. The latency's so high. I don't understand how these guys are fucking spacing gods. God damn. All right, the Karian retaliation isn't helping me at all. What were you doing? I was trying to get a different weapon. All right, again, I need to point out, like, we're on seamless. This 171 milliseconds of fucking latency is no more manageable on seamless than it is on fucking vanilla. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Oh man, this is a grumpy. I think we got ourselves a grumpy Elden Ring session tonight. Sheesh. Every single invasion is like a saga. Every single fucking invasion has to be a saga. One of those players has 20 hours in the game, at least on Steam. The other one has 400. Like, I don't know. There was a small conversation going on in Pinko's chat, or sorry, Pinko's Discord. There's a feller in Pinko's Discord who has been in my chat on occasion, and on occasion, they're from Australia. On occasion, I've been like, "Yo, it's unpleasant. Please, please go. Please stop putting yourself in a position to be invaded by people from the United States. It's entirely fucking unpleasant. I don't think they appreciate just how much more unpleasant it is to play against them than it is against like almost everybody else. But I don't know if it's a, like I said, I'm on seamless right now. 170 milliseconds a ping is fucking unplayable in this game on any platform. It's not just like a vanilla, oh, they don't know how to netcode on vanilla and it adds an extra 100 milliseconds. It's like, no, it's just the game is fucking unplayable. And you don't appreciate that because you're always fighting that way. You don't realize how different the fucking game is and how much less enjoyable, even compared to Dark Souls 3, where, yeah, latency was obnoxious in Dark Souls 3, but it was fucking manageable. And I don't want anybody to feel bad for being latency. I mean, in that invasion, I was the one that was latent because those fellas were from Brazil. But like when you go out of your way to, play during, Western Hemisphere hours and hang out in Western Hemisphere chats and try to try to get, God damn it. What is this? We have Abomination again. This is good. We got these weirdos. Oh, where is the host now? Looks like I need to block some asshole. Where are you riding off to? Are you the one that just died? Somebody's getting their dick kicked up here. Is this host metagaming in any way, shape, or form? Oh, shit. I think it's this guy. Where is it? No. Big feet, small meat? Yeah, big feet, small meat, and just chillin' are, for some fucking unknown reason, running dry fingers. Whatever. I don't need to block these fucks. It's not worth it. See, I would just sever out of that shit. Like, even as unplayable as 170 milliseconds is, like, you gotta take it. Like, my cutoff is 200. If I have to fight more than one person with 200 milliseconds, I just leave. Or if I had to fight more than three people with 170 or more, I just leave. It's just, I don't know exactly what's different about this game compared to Dark Souls 3. Like I said, Dark Souls 3 was playable with latency. It wasn't always pleasant, but there's just something about this game, whether it's there's extra iframes in the rolls or something else that's different with the net code. I don't know what the fuck it is, but this game is just fun. I mean, it really is the early iframes, I think, or the lower recoveries. Not early iframes, is that you can recover early and get into iframes. And so the time between your active hitbox ending and your iframes beginning, where I'm able to hit you and punish your whiffs, is like fucking non-existent in latency. Everything's a goddamn trade. It's not all right. Nice fucking vigor. Literally 516 vigor. Good job. Way to quit, fucking asshole. I didn't figure it out. Somebody said it in a Discord. It's not all right. Fucking Kitty got their start on Ozfest, basically. They didn't get their start there, but that's where they hit. That's where they elevated. They got a second stage gig on Ozfest, and they blew everybody away. Go look up some YouTube videos. Kitty, Ozfest. It's pretty badass. See, you have to block these assholes. What the fuck are you guys doing, man? Oh shit! I think I just realized this invader is the friend. Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. I think. Or maybe not. I don't fucking know. Or maybe not. No. Can't run away from the burb. You can't run away from the burb. You guys are fucking pathetic and terrible. Holy shit. These guys are so bad. All right, so I have to block them. I have to block them, or I'm just going to continue to invade them. And it's a terrible invasion. Why the fuck is this so blowed up? Reset. Oh, god damn, man. There's part of me that thinks that these dick nuggets accidentally turned on dried fingers. Like, there's no other explanation. They're so bad. Like, there's no way they're intentionally that they intentionally dry fingers. They probably dry fingers to try to kick an invader out. And now they're just getting pissed off because they don't want any invasions at all, but they just keep getting invaded nonstop. But I guess we found out there's at least 2 other people in this bracket. God damn it. Holy shit, man. I think I would... As far as the shackle working... these are the guys... I don't know what I was going to say about it. These are the guys what? I'm getting stuck on fucking Morgott. Oh, these are the guys that I fought in the Godfrey room. That guy just doesn't stop swinging. He can't stop, won't stop. Ooh, I thought for sure you were going to swing out a stun there. He swung out a stun there. It was a good read. It was a good read. Dude was going to swing out a stun. Good. I'm just invading the same people over and over and over and over again. I wonder, does Seamless spawn you facing the direction of the person that you're supposed to be invading or you're supposed to be spawning near? That's something that I think I might have noticed last time. Why doesn't I feel like my tracking? But fuck, meaty lips. Meaty lips is whooping my ass right now. Terrible. You are very aggressive with your... I'm a fucking parry champ tonight. It seems like there's a few people running around in this bracket right now. Hosts. On the host side. That are either experienced or at least comfortable with PvP. Oh, it's these guys. Okay. I get my revenge. I can practice spacing here. Nice. Ooh, yeah. That felt good. I think I want to move some of my ashes around real quick. So the chilling mist is where I want. I want Loretta's slash up here. Oh, where the F? There. Cold. I want ice laser there. And I want Hoarfrost Stomp there. So I've got all my ices. I got all my ices kind of on the perimeter. And then I guess I want Charge Forth there. Or something else. Something windy. Can you put... Hold on. Ah, man, Stormblade. You can't put Stormblade on a goddamn halberd. I think that's one way, by the way, that they might balance the Ash of War game in the next iteration, whatever, is like make them a little bit more like in Dark Souls 3, like every weapon had its own Ash of War, and you were stuck with it. And then in Elden Ring, they basically just said you can put a whole fuck ton of different Ashes of War on this weapon. I feel like limiting the different Ashes of Wars to certain weapons would have been a lot better. Like, you know, designate certain weapons as strength weapons and dexterity weapons and quality weapons or whatever, and say, all right, you can only put these strength guys on, you know, the colossals, and you can only put the dexterity ones on the small weapons. You can't do sword dance with a fucking great sword or a halberd. Now I guess sword dance is broken on some of the smaller weapons, but like, or maybe they don't break them down like that. They break them down some other way. But just have like a more limited selection of Ashes of War for each weapon type than they already do. I mean, they already limit like Black Flame Tornadoes to pole weapons, I think. Like that kind of shit, I think they should have done that with more of the ashes. And so that you can't put Endure on fists, for example. Although I guess Endure was the fist one. Dark Souls 3. Never mind. But then I think that would allow them to balance that shit a little bit easier. And you'd also see, I don't know, would you see less variety or more variety? What's up, Thea? That sounds made up. That sounds fucking made up. Did I say Mia? What the fuck is wrong with me? Thea. It's right there. I'm just so used to seeing your name misspelled and saying a different name than the one that was spelled. Now, do I want... I just had a fun finish with this charge forth. Let's not bail on that. Let's keep that. Invasions are okay. I guess this is maybe a grumpy session. But they're good enough where I'm not like completely raging. But I do, it does seem like I'm walking away from most invasions going, grr, that invasion was kind of ass. But I still won, so I guess I'm not fucking, I'm not gonna rage quit anytime soon. But that could change in the next invasion. I guess it's one of those things. Yeah, that's it. It's like, that's how the invasions have been. It's like, I don't feel like being done now, but it's gonna take like, all it's gonna take is one really bad invasion. Hey! Don't bow at me. What are you hitting me with? What the fuck? Eat shit. Is that the Frosty? Man, I didn't realize the Frozen Needle was that long. You're gonna try to parry me? I'm exploiting the katana. No, I'm a katana exploiter with R1, R1, except for it's really L1, L1. My L1, L1 spam is true comboing. Why don't I buff this shit? I would do a cock ton more damage with it buffed. A metric cock ton. Part of me wishes that there were more infusion types, like the lightning frost combo and the black flame. Like, imagine if you could infuse with black flame. Now, it would probably be the case that a lightning frost infusion would probably be dog shit. It probably would do less damage than a lightning build and less frost buildup than a frost build. But they could balance it. That's the thing. It's like, just balance it. Like, how hard is it to balance? How hard is it to just, like, push it right to the fucking edge and go, oh, okay, we went over. It was too weak, and we buffed it, and it was fine. It was still a little bit weak. We buffed it again, and it was a little bit weak, and then we buffed it again. Now it's too strong. It's like, oh, all right, go back to the previous one then. How hard is that? How fucking hard is that to iterate? What was nerfed into the ground? I don't know. Hoarfrost Stomp? No. The weapon that has innate Hoarfrost Stomp, that axe, Ice Rind Axe, that got nerfed into the ground. Cacaguate? Mr. Cacaguate. Is that like Mr. Poop Poop? No, Mr. Cacaguano. Although guate could just be guano in a different language. We've had this discussion, I'm pretty sure. Guatemala. Guatemala. English translation of guate. Spanish, okay, peanut in Spanish. Cacahuate. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just telling the same jokes. I got a one-track mind. It's all about poop. My brain is pudding. I have pudding for brain in my old age, and I can't remember shit. I don't know that my students appreciate that. Like I keep telling my students over and over and over again, like, we can have a conversation. Every time I have a conversation with them, I'm like, all right, send me a message. Send me a message in Canvas to remind me of this, and then we'll do this. Because I'm not going to remember. See, I don't say that, though. If I were to say that, then they would probably be a little bit better about, you know, acting on it. Now, see, that's a little bit too far. That's a little bit too far away. Like, I feel like the effects of that shackle extend a little bit too far. I was not expecting... Just monkey mash. Just monkey mash. Oh, okay. So you did intend for the name to be reminiscent of shit, or to invoke the thoughts of shit. No, yeah, I respect it. Okay, get off your horse. Canned beef. That's right. I'm a scary man if you stay on your horse. Oh my. Wake up. Oh shit. Nice. Most people mess it up. As like I said, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher, and I'm responsible for trying to say my students' names correctly. And I've prided myself for many years now on, like, understanding how to pronounce people's names the first time. I don't always get every single name the first time, but I get a lot of them right the first time. And the ones that I mess up, I try to understand how to pronounce them later on. You get a lot of Kakaguate, Mr. Kakaguate. Now, do you correct people when they mispronounce it? Oh, we got a lot of television show cancellations. I've never heard of most of these programs. You think it's funny? I don't know. I just know as a streamer, I wish people would correct me when I mispronounce, especially if it's like some kind of made up bullshit like Kakawate. Like, you know that your name is made up bullshit. Help me out here. Whatever, it's not a problem. I don't care how it's pronounced. No, you came up with that name. You made up some bullshit. Now you gotta live with it. What the fuck? There it is. King Clucker. Lost and not found. Oh, we got strong men. What the fluff? Where did you go? Did you jump over? I'm fucking falling down now. Don't fall down now. You will never get up. Whoa! What's the follow-up on that? Space them and then charge forth. You used up all your stamina, didn't you? You end up rolling and swinging that big sword and just used it all up. It worked. Oh, man. Is it for the limit? Shit. I read something recently. Yui posted something on a Patreon and then linked to it in the Discord. About upping the player limit. I don't know that that's been implemented or not. I suppose that would probably have been in the patch notes, right? if it had been implemented. But I don't know. I guess ultimately the answer is I don't fucking know. Even Sans changing. Was there another one? Is there a third? Yeah, I've never seen more than 4. Now, at the same time, it would surprise me if there was just like the kind of limit that we see in vanilla, where it's like so many host team and so many invaders. My guess is that it's just a number, however it gets filled up. Up. Somebody down here? Somebody who doesn't show up on the compass. They was down here. Now they not. Knocking down all your furniture. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Oh, shit. Why did you tell your bro to jump down here? If you jumped down there, then I could have fought you 2v1, and it might have been interesting. As it was, y'all just fucking panic rolled in your underwear. You panic rolled around in your fucking underwear. Made me chase you. Boom, boom, boom. We got a co-invader. An NPC co-invader. That guy fucks too, man. Oh my god. This player is absolutely 100% fucked. Oh shit. There, I dealt with the latency there. Look at you dealing with latency, swinging way early. You're swinging so goddamn early, it's like not even fucking ridiculous. It's like a little bit less early, it'd have been fucking ridiculous. But like, that's so early. It's like, holy mother of fuck. It's beyond ridiculous. Shit. Now I'm getting bored. Now I'm getting bored. For some reason. My ADD. It's my fucking ADD, man. I said it. I started saying it jokingly. I genuinely think that I have fucking ADD. Oh, South Carolina just broke UConn's 54-game winning streak in the women's basketball tournament. They got dog walked, it looked like. Oh, what's the beef? Apparently there was some beef at the end of the game.
Down here.
Whatever. Gopher, you're streaming a video game. What is this? Oh, shit. Did Johnny leave? Yeah, Johnny left without offering up a new name for the bot. Or at least one that wasn't already taken. I think he's just forfeiting. He's just forfeiting his turds. What am I doing? Press that button. Holy fuck. Might be time for a break here in a second. Dude, guys, I gotta tell myself a little bit here. This morning at approximately 6 a.m. I had a bit of a sweet tooth craving, and so I left my house to go get some donuts. I bought a half dozen fucking donuts at Dunkin', and all 6 of those donuts and 2 tall glasses of milk were consumed. What are these guys doing? What is? Oh, they're both using the goddamn. Okay, I see now. I get it now. They're both using the fucking light great sword. God damn, man. The pressure that these guys are putting on right now is absurd. God damn, man. my god, this is unfucking tenable right here. Holy fucking shit. This is one of these fucking attacks that I can't roll away from. God damn it, man. Damn it. Brutal. Fucking brutal, man. Just aggression that's impossible to shut down with the kind of damage that I do or don't do. It's just like I'm basically trading with two players at once. I'm not gonna win that trade. What's the situation with this? Is this something where I have to, if I want to, I can charge it? Can I extend it? I feel like there's an extended version of that Zamor Ice Storm, but maybe that's the spell. Oh, it's a three-man crew. Gotta be careful here. Is that one still on our horse? They're all still very close. What are you shooting at? Okay, I need to use cover. That player with the curved sword, the Shodol, is going to try to parry me. This is one of these obnoxious crews. It's like, oh man, I can fuck them if they ride their horses out into the rot, and then I shackle them down. I can really F them. All right. Mark world. They're just running back to their grace. Okay, now we got ourselves a nice 1v2. Again, unplayable. Damn. I guess I didn't need their help. I guess I did not need the help of that other invader because these weirdos don't have any fucking vigor. Shit. I should have known. Should have known. Where was the co-invader from? I get the impression that they were also. If you're one of those cheaters who come to play the victim and cry on the profiles of Souls series players, you're a whiner who's always complaining, and you're still welcome. I enjoy this, and I like seeing grown children crying on profiles and making fools of themselves. Jesus. 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 Dude. All right, I need to take a break and move around, maybe grab some leftover pizza. Then I will make my return in a few short minutes. Perhaps on a new character. Perhaps. No promises. BRB. Are you out of dick yet? Do we do this? Ow! All right, heal. Heal. Uh-oh. Swoop. Bonk. Nice. That was a good finish right there.
Fucking kill yourself, Fabian.
Oh shit! It looks like my goddamn. It's like my clips stopped. Son of a fuck. But. Okay. I am going to switch characters. Could go up to Greg, maybe? Go up a bracket to Greg. Or Cohen. Let's go down a bracket. Or two. To Quinn. She's at 40. She's at 40 plus 5. 40 plus 4 / 10. She's pretty strong for the bracket that she's in. The build is kind of shit, though, and she's wearing a goddamn fashion ring, so. And all the rest of her rings are, like, necessary. Is this going to be another one that has disappointing poise for the amount of effort that I put into making sure that she has poise? Nope. She's got strong poise. Nice. All right, so I decided that I guess I'd rather have the Moog Shackle here. I can manage that. Although I think I decided to put it in this slot. All right. Set build. Quinn. Boom. Lemmy Sigma. Ooh. That's a true combo, I'm pretty sure. No, it says 40. Oh, I was going to say, I think this is one of these builds where that's like a, I don't know, a misleading 40. Lots of endurance. I expected to have more mind than that. Oh, this is the one where I got a nope. Wait, what do I have to do to summon my bro? Oh, there it is. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. And then I can summon. No? Now I can. Okay. So I gotta put on the Marika's Source Seal. And top off. It's pretty decent pizza. Domino's pan pizza. Fuck me. Get donkey dick, boys. Now. Very confused. What the fudge? Okay. I gotta remember I got that palm blast. I also shit on people who were being too aggressive. Beside the Rampart jail. God damn.
Get raided, nerd.
A Pinko raid? How's everybody doing, Pinko Raiders? Azriel? We're having a swell evening. God damn it, man. You like aggression, do you, huh? Ooh, I'm gonna pull out my parry fist. Aw, man, I didn't even get to use it. How's Elden Ring treating me? It's okay. It's one of those, like, I don't know. It's a grumpy session. It's like the invasions are good enough for me not to rage quit, but like not so great that I'm like, man, this is why we invade. How's Neo 3 treating you? I'm assuming you're still on that. Yup. That's one of the ones where you kind of sign up to play at least 2 or 3 playthroughs, right? I was playing Super Meat Boy 3D earlier in the stream. I'm having fun with that one too. It's a platformer, a 3D platformer. Tough as nails. But I can't play that for very long before my hand starts to hurt on account of it's very input intensive. Yeah, I played the shit out of the original Super Meat Boy. I used to like speed run that game. Not like I wasn't like super good at it, but I was decent. I guess of the games that I've tried to speed run, that's the one that I got the goodest at, I think. I made it through the first 2 worlds in the new game, and so far I really like it. Oh, my dude is practicing his flaming strike. This is what I'm gonna do to that invader when they come up in my face. I seen the G9 do that on YouTube. It's very effective. Okay, I gotta get in there and fuck. Rally. Oh my. Good trade. As it always is. Oh man. Would you stop jumping around like a goddamn ballerina on ADD medicine? Or maybe the ballerina forgot her ADD medicine? Shit, that's why she's jumping around so goddamn much. Your girl's got spring break coming up soon? You got one that's almost in high school, right? Redfire? Is Redfire in high school yet? Well, you don't have to dox your daughters. Never mind. Never mind. Redfire's the younger one. Shit, I thought she was the older one. World Master Pokey. Ah, I just switched characters like 5 minutes before you raided. I was at a higher rune level, facing a little bit of a challenge. So far at this bracket, and I am, to be fair, at the high end of the bracket on this particular character. I usually don't do that outside of like mages and genuinely shitty builds. I guess I always felt this one was lacking in damage, and so I just left her at 40. I think she was like naturally at 40, maybe. I don't fucking know. I can't remember. It's been too long since I did all the work to make the builds. I've forgotten some of the are you guys outdoors fighting crabs? Jesus Christ, man. Where's your friends? Did you just try to venture around without your friends? Did you kick? Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, didn't kick the ladder down. You just fucked up, son. You just fucked up something fierce. I hope you got your mask. I don't think he did. I think this crab has the mask. Seek. God damn it. Did somebody leave to go join their friend? Nope. I'm over here for this person. Okay, there's somebody over here. That door's not open down there. I'm over here for that motherfucker. Man, I need to file my nail. Where the fuck is this? This motherfucker's running around like a goddamn chicken with his head cut off. I don't know what the fuck to do, man. My friend's over there and dead. I don't know where I am. My other friend's chasing shit around. What the F? Now you're hiding from me. Am I gonna need to triangulate your dumb ass? All right, fucking A. Now, shit, this is the time of year you get real busy, right, Pinko? Are you hoping to finish Neo before you get super busy? Oh shit! Have you seen an invasion stream in Seamless since they updated the horse? This has been like maybe a month or so ago. They're slowly chipping away at the more obnoxious aspects of Seamless. Come on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get the fuck off your horses! The Moog Shackle now disembowels the horses. No, that would be a bad idea. That would be a bad idea. I mean, you're gonna die. You're gonna die regardless, so I guess anything is an idea. What the tits? Don't you dare. You don't get to do that anymore. Ah. Now the range is excessive. The range of the shackle against the horses is a bit excessive. They could tone down the range just a little bit. Like, ideally, it would be enough to where if they decided to run away on their horse like that guy just did, and I was within a reasonable distance, I could buy the something. Like there's some tweaking that could be done that maybe won't get done. Like I kind of don't like yanking people off their horses if they can't reasonably tie it back to like, oh, the invader did this thing and he's not cheating. There was an animation involved. World Master Atoms. Okay. Why don't I have full frosty pots? I can't fight against this passivity in this room, in this door. With this. All right. Holy fuck. Do I give up my poise? I think I do. All right, you're dead. I think I saw that you had no fucking vigor. Okay. All right. right, now I can go back to having some poise. Okay. You also chose... Oh, but these... Shit, I didn't even look to see what rune level the other guys are at. This guy's... got no... You got no level, son. Yeah, go that way. Yeah, keep going that way. No, keep going that way. Oh, you cock! Yeah, keep running that way. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, which one of you dicks respawned? This is Goobers Die Twice. Sekiro 2. All right, I wonder what path you're going to take to try to retrieve your runes. If you're going to take any path at all. Uh-oh. Okay. You're still up there. One of these days I'm going to have to play some seamless co-op with somebody to figure out what it is that these nerds see when they die with to an invader, so I can understand like why they sometimes respawn and why they don't. Is it like an opportunity that they always have? Does the Phantom always have an opportunity to respawn, or is it the host or the World Master? What's up, Wildscribe? How you doing? Hey, if you've got any questions about those fundamentals you were talking about the other night, you fire away, and I'll do my best to explain my understanding of them with fucking visual aids in-game. I can't promise I know everything about everything. Pokey, did I make Pokey before? How did you get those backstabs so well? How do I do? No, how do I get? You mean the rollback stabs? guess I got real good at it in Dark Souls 3. I got real good at rollback stabs in Dark Souls 3. And then they work very similar, I guess, for me, for someone with my skill level. The Elden Ring backstabs work mostly the same. As far as rollback stabs go, they work mostly the same as they did in Dark Souls 3. And so, are you familiar with a content creator? Well, you didn't play Dark Souls 3, so you probably, and he didn't make anything in Elden Ring. There's a guy named Project Goof who was like the goddamn king of backstab tech. He made some videos, and he explained like the ideas. He explained the ideas in a way that made sense, and had good videos with like that broke it down real well. So yeah, if you look up Project Goof, Dark Souls 3, he made a lot of content back in the day, but he's got his more popular videos, I'm guessing. Among his more popular videos will be ones where he explains backstab tech. But the main idea, I guess the key things are you want to be unlocked when you roll in. So that's where it starts. It starts by being unlocked when you roll in. If this guy does some running attacks at me, I'll try to do it. So, like, I'm locked on right now. If I were gonna roll backstab, I would like, I don't even know. It's so part of my muscle memory. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah. So I'm initially locked on, but then as soon as I do my roll, I'm unlocked. I'm locked on so that I'm facing him. But then as soon as I initiate a roll forward, I'm gonna unlock. See, I didn't unlock there, and so shit went happen. And you want the spacing. So I guess that's the first aspect of it is, you know, there's the roll in. There's the roll in that's initially locked on, but then as soon as you start the roll in, then you're unlocked. The second aspect that you cannot, like it's really outside of just like the bare bones fundamentals of it. It's the most important part is the spacing. And the idea is like by the time you finish your roll, you want to be behind them. And I guess here's where you have to understand how backstabs work, is that there's like behind, and I might be wrong here because they did change some things up between between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. But there's like, think of like there's like a funnel shape or a triangular shaped hitbox. There's a triangular shaped hitbox like right behind that's like attached to their back. And so you ultimately want to roll into that triangular shaped hitbox. You don't have to be directly behind them. You can kind of be off to the side and behind them. Let's see if I can find some mobs. Where would be probably back over here. This is where all the good mobs are, right? Shit. It's where all the cool people go to fight mobs. So yeah, the best, unlike parries, in my opinion, training against the mobs to learn how to parry is a stupid idea. Is this guy gonna give me something to work with? So shit, my shit's fucked. Find yourself a good mob that has a fairly reactable attack. This guy might not be the right one. See, like I said, I learned in Dark Souls 3 how to do it, and there were a couple of mobs like right on the high wall at the beginning of the game. See, now I'm terrible. See, now I'm terrible. Fuck. But get yourself a C8. All right, so I'm ultimately trying to roll behind this guy. See, just like that. Like I wasn't directly behind him. I was more off on his hip. And so you start, after you do this for a minute, that's not a roll backstab. That's just your standard bitch-ass straight strafing backstab. You kind of have to feel it out as to where, see, that one looked like I wasn't anywhere close to being behind him there, but I was close enough. I was inside his fucking triangle. So you can tell I'm not locked on right now when I roll in. Once you get a little bit better at rolling, like these guys are predictable enough in their movement. I want to say it's a little bit harder to do that. See, that was so fucking bad. That was so bad for a roll backstab because my spacing was off. But I guess the idea of finding your way, and that's, I guess, your ultimate goal is to find your way to the triangle. Preferably exactly at the point where you see I'm rolling into this guy too much and he's interrupting my spacing. Preferably using your roll as much as possible. See, I'm having to walk too much. See, I was a little bit too far behind him there. I had to be a little bit closer to this guy. See, my rolls aren't working the way that I think against this guy for some reason. So anyways, you want to find yourself to that triangle or to that cone or whatever, however it's fucking shaped. Find your way there. And then when you're there, the next key thing is to just pull back on your analog stick. Pull back on your analog stick and immediately press R1. So that like you don't actually end up walking towards them any when you turn around. Like the turnaround happens so fast. Like a lot of times you can kind of see if you look at my controller, like I'm actually pulling back in the middle of a roll. I'm pulling back like from the middle of the roll, and then as soon as I see my roll animation kind of ending, because there is a timing to it. If you R1 too early, you can see like I actually punch forward. So there's the roll where the timing and the spacing of the roll matters, and then there's the pulling straight back part. Like if you've timed your roll well enough and you've spaced it right to where you actually roll into the cone, then you pull back on the stick. You pull back on the stick and time your R1 just right, and you start to get a muscle memory for the timing of all that. And then in Elden Ring, as long as they don't roll out of it, because Elden Ring they can roll right out of it. They couldn't do that so much in Dark Souls 3. As long as they don't roll out of it, either if they swing again or if they're just lazy and don't roll out of it, you're almost guaranteed a backstab. I don't know. I'll try to get some. It's a lot easier, by the way. It's a lot easier to get them against the colossal weapons. I consider like roll backstabbing like a great sword. I consider that to be like a fuck yeah, I did something cool. I want to say trying to roll backstab anything smaller than a great sword requires you to get like a really, really, really good read, and you have to roll really, really early. Like you can't reaction roll a swing. You have to know in advance that they're going to swing and roll basically before they swing. But ultimately I once I kind of learned the basic mechanics, again, if you look up that Goof video where he explains it, once I became aware of the mechanics, I got good at them against the mobs. It's good to practice them against the mobs, and then you just kind of have to start doing it and be willing to fail. Like, you're going to get donkey stomped a lot before you start to figure it out. But then when you do, it's a halfway decent way to shut down some colossals. Like, I was really not enjoying invasions in Dark Souls 3 until I learned how to do rollback stabs, because it's just like, it's really hard. It's really hard to, where are you going, bro? Bloodhound fangs, by the way, are a good weapon to practice all of the shit that I've been talking about with you. The setup parries. If they, this guy doesn't know his follow-up, but you can, like, really, you can learn setup parries against them. You can learn timing parries against the weapon skill if they follow up the weapon skill. like if you can find some noobs with Bloodhound fangs, you can practice all the different versions of parries. The walk-up parry, you can walk-up parry a Bloodhound fang. You can kind of reaction parry if they do the first part of the Ash of War. I'm not very good at that. It's more of a prediction parry most of the time on PC latency. Like, all the different versions of parries are going to work on a Bloodhound Fang user, or at least there is a Bloodhound Fang user out there where each, for each kind of parry that's useful, there's a Bloodhound Fang user that's going to be like a really easy version of that. And then you can also roll backstab the weapon skill. Like, the weapon skill has a predictable enough range so you can space it. The timing is predictable enough. You can reaction roll backstab. But I guess the most unintuitive part, there's a lot of parts about the rollback stab that are intuitive and make sense. The most unintuitive part is the pull straight back and hit R1. Like, you end up hitting R1 much earlier than it seems. That's the most unintuitive part. Like, pulling backwards and hitting R1 like much earlier than it seems like you should be able to. Okay, you're dead. Oh, you're not dead. Would you die so that I can play with your friend? I want to play with your friend. Go for it. You can go ahead and buff. I'm gonna so much play with my food. I gotta be careful here. Gopher. Oh, look at me. I hope fucking Bloodhound Fang doesn't... Okay. Here we go. That was terrible. Don Julio. Can I? See, I queued up the backstab, but he moved. That's the hard thing in Elden Ring. All they have to do is move. Damn it. Damn it, I wanted to play with my food. Fuck. So that's all you got to do to all you got to do to protect yourself from backstabs in this game is just turn around or roll. I guess I said earlier, like roll or just move out of the way. But they just kind of stand there. If they either stand there or swing again, it's like that's when you're able to get one. Now, I want to say that the rollback stabs are not nearly as clutch in this game. Number one, I don't think backstabs do as much damage as they did in Dark Souls 3. Number two, it's a lot easier to whiff the backstabs, which puts you in a really shitty position. Like one of the places where roll backstabs were really, really used, spacing punishes and shit like that don't work. Because they can just get right up in your face and they don't have to worry about you punishing them because their friends are right behind them to protect them. And the thing about Dark Souls 3 is that the Dark Souls 3 game engine gave the backstabber or the parrier, they gave that the priority. And so if you'd already queued up a backstab or a riposte, like you didn't take damage and it went through. In Elden Ring, if you get hit at any point in time between like basically queuing up the animation and the animation landing, if you get hit, then the damage doesn't go through. And so like the risk reward is not exactly there like it was. This guy's in a real shitty spot. Now, I can't backstab this guy here. You can't backstab on moving platforms and shit. Okay. This guy's got a great sword. Can I backstab you? See, this is where it's like, ooh, this is gonna be... It's gonna be tough. Where are you going, man? Turn around and swing your weapon at me, you fart fuck. Run away and heal. And then do the thing where you turn around and swing at me millions of times. Monker. Okay. Now are you ready to fight? No, you're at full health. Jeebus Crips, man. Like, I don't understand why you pulled that elevator down. What are you gonna do with that elevator when it gets down? Are you going to go back up? This is so unbelievably fucking weird. Okay, you're gonna do that. Okay, and then what are you gonna do? And then what's next? You gonna ride away? Ooh, shit. I hope that didn't work. At the same time, I hope it did work. He's fucking gone. All right, your tactic worked at least a little bit, right? You do realize I'm not going anywhere. Then maybe you're calling your friend. Oh no. Where are you gonna go now? All that time you didn't heal? Are you out of heals? Your fucking name, so what? Let's. All day I dream about. We're just chasing this guy around now. So fucking weird, man. So weird. Wait, that was that Munker? Was that player Munker? Hold on. Who was I just chasing around? I dream about that night all day. I dream about that night all day. I dream about that jet all day. I dream about that jet all day. I dream about that. Was that Munker? Was that player Munker? Mute. What's the name of that player? I can't read. That was fucking Munker. All right. Fucking A. How many hours in the game do you think that player has? If you had to guess, there's nobody. I'm just looking at a Steam profile right now. How many hours in the game do you think that player has? We should have a goddamn contest or something. Some kind of contest where the first play, the person that gets the correct number of hours in the game or comes closest wins a new PC or some shit like that. Can we set up a stream? Can we set up a stream poll? Or no, how does this work? Not manage poll. What's the bets? Manage prediction? Are you able to set up more than one thing for a prediction? Start a prediction? Oh yeah, we can do 3 outcomes. Oh shit. Is there enough people here paying attention? Is there enough people here paying attention to make this interesting? How many hours did that last player have in the game? Question mark. 0 to 10. Outcome number 2. 11 to 50. Outcome number 3. 51 to 100. No, we'll call it 51 to 100. Outcome number 3, 101 to 200. Outcome number 4, 200 to 500. And then outcome number 6, more than 500. All right. How many hours did that player shit? Got too many have in the game, in Elden Ring. All right. If you need to go back and watch the VOD. Submission period. Let's go 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes, go back and watch that last invasion if you need to. Or just watch the fast forward through it. Just click back. Fast forward through it if you need to. Start prediction. Got it. Boo 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 doo. Boo 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 doo boo. You like the adult company, but your childish loves of katanas and moonlight. I mean, we're all pretty fucking childish around here. I guess the key thing is, as long as you're an actual adult, it's okay to act like a child, I guess? I don't know. Maybe not. No, let's not. Now, how do I manage? Okay, manage the prediction. Oh, nobody's even playing. Nobody's even playing. Oh, now we got people playing. Now we got people playing. I got 2 people playing now. We only 2 people are going to get involved in this. Oh man, we're trying to farm some goddamn engagement. It's failing miserably. I'm failing miserably at farming engagement. You probably did. So again, we're doing a prediction. This thing already happened. I know the answer to this. All right. Where we're trying to predict how many hours that last player had in the game. The player who was just running away, playing some elevator games, not fighting back, not doing anything. Can we get a third participant? Maybe I should just be playing the playback of the invasion. How much time do we have left on this? We got 1 vote. We got 1 vote for in between 51 and 100. We got 2 votes. 2 votes for in between 101 and 200. Looks like we got about 2 minutes left on this particular prediction. Bow bow now bow 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 bow. We got 120 turds on the line. 120 gopher turds on the line, it looks like, if I'm reading this correctly. Anybody want to come in with a big bet? For all the marbles? And I guess I was about to ask a question that was not a good question. I don't cosplay patches. Are you talking about that guy on YouTube that's gotten somewhat popular recently? Oh shit, what happened here? Fucking gang stabbers. Oh, there's just a few more fucking seconds to get your predictions in. Fuck, man. What the bloody tits, man? All right. Did I turn off my poise? These guys are just running right the fuck around me. What the fuck is going on? I can't hit these guys. What the fuck, man? This guy is just expertly strafing. I can't damage him. Okay. I feel like this guy has damage turned off. Although he's trying to avoid me. Jesus Christ. What is going on? I can't tell if this guy's interrupting every single one of my swings. What the fuck is happening? What is actually happening? Why am I being double teamed? That's invasions, baby. I'm not touching this guy. I don't think I've done a single bit of damage to this guy. Something's fucked here. Am I just getting aimed punched? Yeah, this guy's a fucking chode. Yeah. Is he taking any damage from anything? I should do this. Just again. Why are they called a furled finger? All right. Oh, yikes. We got one vote with 734 turds that came in towards the very end for the 200 to 500 bracket. And that was in fact the winner. That was in fact the winner. Choose outcome 200 to 500. Complete prediction. Was that you, QC? Who wins? Who was the winner? Who was the fucking winner? Metal Bird is the winner. That player who did nothing but like run away has 276 hours in the game. GG's Metal Burb. Unfucking believable. You can't tell the difference between a player with 276 fucking hours in the game and the player that just walked onto the first step for the first time. Or rather, I can't tell. And I've seen them all. Now that last player, hold on. That last guy, did one of them have a lot of latency and the other one not that much? 136 milliseconds. No, yeah, that's the one from Russia. The other one had 39 milliseconds. He was basically immune. What a fucking chowderhead. What a dick whistle. Now here's where, oh shit, is this actually gonna work? No. God damn it. Video reviews. God damn it, man. Properties. They keep changing. They keep changing. So it's like, hold on. I got hit a few seconds ago. I guess here's where there was a trade at some point. And I feel like I might have gotten... That wasn't it. I feel like I was maybe getting aim punched occasionally. That's how I feel too. Like right there. Like, it does look like I kind of missed, right? But I thought they got rid of aim punching. I mean, he's rolling as though he's afraid of getting hit. Is this just like some severe hitbox porn here? That one definitely should have hit right there, right? But again, maybe aim punch. That one went straight through his fucking dick. Yeah, that's got to be a hit right there. Unless... Oops, shit. So if I go back earlier... Like, that didn't affect him at all, but he might have been in a backstab animation at that point. Like, I didn't notice him not taking any damage until way later. I mean, it seemed like he was perfectly strafing me. Like right there, did I get knocked out of my swing? My turn and burn here. No, that definitely should have landed right there. Okay, okay. Next time I'll probably need to pull out my own twin blade. I feel like that's the thing that I have that's most likely to... I could use bone bow. Those are the ones that are probably most likely to hit. I could also do storm stomp. I think next time I run into him, I'll try Storm Stomp. And possibly parry, and see if I can do any damage on a riposte. We have options. Poison Mist is always good. If they'll walk right into a Poison Mist and not get poisoned. We have options. I always forget about my options. Also, this guy, apparently, I never updated. No, I did. He just has a different loadout. She has a different loadout situation going on. Who else played the game out of curiosity? Who else put money down? Who lost money to motherfucker's got a ridiculous amount of hours in the game for how he plays? Let's play. Motherfucker has a ridiculous number of hours in the game for how he plays. This is the game where some motherfucker out there plays like a noob, but has the in-game hours of a goddamn no-lifer. Where the fuck? Okay, here we go. I almost walked right off there. Eh. Ah, shit. Thank you. Donkey. That's game. Yikes. These guys are gonking me. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, those guys donkey fucked me. I wasn't able to make them pay for their unfettered aggression. Yeah. I don't have very much health, apparently. My health bar seemed really, really small. Oh my goodness, go for your health bar is so tiny. Um... God damn, man. I am getting knocked out of all of my shit. Oh my goodness. Too much bleed. Did I crab up? God damn it, man. Ugh. God damn, man. I'm gonna get bled. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm over here pressing the wrong fucking button. Shit! I got fucking stun locked the fuck there. Man, I'm getting dicked on hard all of a sudden. Ah, I got nothing to shut down this aggression right now. The Ashes of War that I've got are not very good. This one in particular. Although I should have been going with that one, I think. Do I have... I could have put on Endure. That probably would have been a better... It would have at least allowed me to lay down a little bit of damage. This build does not handle aggression very well at all. Or maybe I just don't handle aggression well with it. I'm expecting this Storm Kick to do way too fucking much when it's unfortunately dog shit. Are there any like as far as like weapons with unique skills? Are there any that have like middle of the road? Or are they all like either ridiculously fucking overpowered or just worthless as fuck? Now, I'm over here pouting about aggression when that's all I fucking got. Oh, what the fuck is happening, man? This motherfucker is hitting me like I have zero poise. Hey, doctor. How's it going? We're grumpy. I'm grumpy. I don't know about everybody else. Everybody else is having a fabulous time on account of me being grumpy. Hot dog. Today isn't any fun? Are you gonna bum everybody else out if you talk about it? Okay, where do we go? Seamless invasions are always popping. Outside of, like, the so-called meta level. I never have trouble getting invasions. If I go up to 125 or 150 or, again, the things that they call meta, which are almost meta, outside of the fact that, like, the activity is dog shit on account of everybody being there. Are there nerds in this catacombs? No. I think. I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's like the way that they've made their dry finger work, or dried fingers, or whatever the fuck the item is called in Seamless, the way that it works just has the effect of like making the activity dog shit. Where like there's like 4 fucking groups that are running dried fingers, and they're the only ones that you're able to invade on account of the way the dried fingers work. It seems. And so even though there might actually be activity, the dried fingers users taking priority kind of fucks it all up. Boo doo boo doo doo boo. Boo boo. Ooh, I might not be playing for very much longer though. It's probably getting close to time for me to be done. And I'm starting to get a little bit overwhelmed with work. I'm putting I'm putting too much on myself, and then my students are also a little bit needier this semester than usual. I've got 6 fucking people out of the 16 people that are still enrolled. I've got 6 of them next week that need to take their test at a different time than when we're going to be taking it. Unfucking precedented for me. 3 of them are students with disabilities who get like extra time. And then the other 3 are out of the country. 2 of them are out of the country. All right, Gopher, you got a buff before these dicks overrun you. Fuck. Well, now that Wildscribe's not watching, we finally get a goddamn rollback stab. Now, when I'm fighting colossals like this in Elden Ring, I find that the easiest way to get a rollback stab is to bait the second swing. Space out the first swing, bait a second swing, and then try to roll back stab the second swing. Because a lot of times they're going to be they can't roll because they're going to be out of stamina, or they're just like, I don't know, they're committed to continue to swing. Are you here? Are you available for fisticuffs? I normally don't, but I've just given up fighting it and being mean and telling people, no, I'm sorry, you can't go to visit your mother-in-law because she's sad because your sister-in-law died a year ago. Or maybe I want to say the most legit one, that's their reason. Their sister-in-law died tragically a year ago, and they're coming up on the anniversary, and mother-in-law's not doing well, and so they're going to go be with mother-in-law on the anniversary of her daughter's death. And this is something that's been planned way in advance. And then there's another one who's going to Mexico for their parents' wedding anniversary. Again, a trip that was planned before the semester even started. And then I got another one whose daughter is in a band. She's got to be at a band event for her daughter. Again, I just don't have the heart to tell these people no. And then the 3 people who are, have disability accommodations, I can't tell them no. I can't say it's against the law for me to say no. You don't get your extra 50% time in my class. I don't think I've ever had more than one. I got 3 in this class. I got 1 in the other class that gets double time. I've never seen double time. Everybody gets time and a half. This guy gets double time. But I've been lenient with him too. He completely missed his quiz on Tuesday because he forgot to make an appointment. I don't know how I feel about, I don't know. I don't know enough about the disability. I don't know the disabilities that people have. That's not information that I'm given. I'm just given, these are the accommodations. It is seeming like they're given that time and a half accommodation to an awful lot of people. I don't know what the circumstances are, so it's hard for me to say. But double time seems like kind of excessive. Right? Too much damage. Too much damage. Profeta. I'm never gonna hit this person. Oh, that tickles. Ow, that tickles. But again, I don't have the disabilities that these folks have. I don't know. I'm sure there's a good reason for, I don't know. Like people who are ADD, they have trouble focusing, and so they get unfocused and they got to refocus, and so they spend more time refocusing, I guess. Or they get hyper focused on a particular problem and forget to move on to the next one. I think one of my friends from high school, he always had trouble finishing the standardized test that we took. And he always blamed it on not being able to fill in the bubbles fast enough. And so I wonder if he had, like, it's almost certainly the case that he had the ADD. He's one of those kids where it's like, parents let him drink fucking Pepsi for breakfast. Not that I don't do that now, but like, yeah, full sugar soda for breakfast, and it's always a bit of a spaz. Is that, I guess, is that a word that you can say these days? Spaz? Shit, I don't think so. I think I probably just got canceled. So many motherfuckers running Twin Blade tonight. It's short for spastic. Fuck me. God damn, man. Okay. I need to put on whatever this one is, clarifying horn charm. God damn. How are you not dead? Where you going, Venom? Jesus Christ. What a weirdo. Oh my goodness, man. I think I need to be done. I feel like this is my least balanced build somehow. It's like the build most likely to get shit on. But it's also like based on the bracket that it's in, it's also the build most likely to like be unkillable. It is pretty lore thick. Thick with lore. All right. Now, I guess what does the word spastic mean? Now, spasticity is a neuromuscular condition characterized by involuntary muscle stiffness. That's not what we're talking about. What does spastic mean in slang? Clumsy, uncoordinated, hyperactive, or overexcited. While sometimes used casually to mean freaking out, it originates from a derogatory term for people with disabilities and is considered offensive, particularly in the UK. Interesting. So I mean, even in its full use, oh, in American slang, the term spaz has evolved from a derogatory description of people with disabilities. Oh, okay. So I think it's like, you know how like some people with disabilities, like they actually move involuntarily. I did not realize this. I never put that together. Like there's involuntary movements. Like back in my day, it was like the whacking yourself on the chest. Anyway, Has evolved from derogatory description of people with disabilities and is generally understood as a casual word for clumsiness, otherness, sometimes associated with overexcitability, excessive startle response, excessive energy, involuntary or random movement, or hyperactivity. Yeah, I like all of those. Overexcitability, excessive energy, hyperactivity. Some of these associations use the symptoms of cerebral palsy and other related disabilities as insults. Yeah, cerebral palsy. Like Parkinson's, maybe. Although I don't think so. It's like, I don't know. It's probably used derogatorily towards other children. And other children are, I think, unlikely to have Parkinson's. Cerebral palsy, I think, is the one. I think that's the big one. So they're just dumb? Wait, who? Who's just dumb? No. I don't think of spaz as being dumb. No. That's usually not used to be a synonym for dumb or you did something dumb. It's just, I don't know. Like, hey, all right. I don't know if Doctor's still here. Doctor Junior is a fucking spaz. Shit. Like, I don't think Doctor's still here. But yeah, no, like honestly, if you want like everything that I associate with calling someone a spaz, it's like, yeah, that's Doctor. Both in our chat and on his own stream. It's not necessarily meant to be like, you know, yeah. I guess it is a little bit derogatory, but it's just more like, hyperactive and ADD and like all over the fucking place. You wouldn't know the reference. I was about to say Beavis and Butthead when Beavis goes cornholio. Even though that's not how Doctor acts. But that would be another, yeah. I'm pretty sure Butthead calls Beavis a spaz when he's doing cornholio. Hold on. Cornholio spaz. I'm not seeing any quotes. Whatever. All right. Is there a raid that needs to happen? I don't think so. Kirby's playing Night Rain. So Black's playing The Witcher 3. I think I'm going to bed. And I'll see everybody next time. Probably some more invasions tomorrow. If I feel like I'll play some Super Meat Boy 3D before. Or maybe if I start with some invasions and get bored with them, I'll play some Super Meat Boy 3D after. I'm more inclined to play it early than late. It's been a stream. It's 6 hours. A 6-hour stream. Holy shit. When's the last time I streamed for a full 6 fucking hours? Crazy. It's fucking crazy. Anyway. Thanks for watching and chatting. And I'll see you tomorrow probably, or the next time. Make sure to smack that follow and ring the bell and tickle your taint so that you can be alerted whenever Gopher P goes live. And I'm out.